This is a question that has been pondered by philosophers for centuries. What if education was free for all? Would it solve the problems of poverty, inequality, and ignorance in our world? Or would it simply create more problems than it solved? There is no easy answer to this question, but we can explore the potential benefits and drawbacks of free education for all to better understand its impact on our society. On the one hand, providing free education for all could be seen as an investment in the future of humanity. By giving everyone the opportunity to learn and grow, we are enabling them to reach their full potential and contribute to society in a meaningful way. Education is a powerful tool for breaking the cycle of poverty and inequality, and by making it free for all, we can ensure that everyone has the opportunity to succeed regardless of their background or circumstances. Moreover, in an increasingly complex and interconnected world, education is essential for understanding global issues and finding common ground between different cultures and perspectives. By investing in education, we are not only equipping individuals with the knowledge and skills they need to succeed, but also fostering empathy and understanding among different groups of people. Ultimately, this can lead to a more peaceful and harmonious world where everyone feels valued and respected. On the other hand, providing free education for all is not without its challenges and drawbacks. One of the main concerns is the cost. Making education free for all would require significant investment from governments and other organizations, which could divert funds away from other important causes, such as healthcare or infrastructure. Additionally, there is the issue of quality. Ensuring that all educational institutions provide a high-quality learning experience can be difficult and expensive, especially in remote or underserved areas. Furthermore, there is the question of access. Even if education is free and readily available, some individuals may still face barriers to accessing it due to factors such as disability, language, or cultural norms. Finally, there is the issue of motivation. Making education free for all may not necessarily guarantee that everyone will take advantage of it. Some individuals may still choose not to pursue education, whether due to a lack of interest or the belief that it is not valuable. Despite these challenges, the potential benefits of free education for all are too great to ignore. By investing in education, we are not only giving people the opportunity to improve their lives, but also creating a better future for everyone. To truly harness the power of education, we must make it free and accessible for all. Making education free for all would undoubtedly have a profound impact on society. But it's crucial to consider both the potential benefits and drawbacks to fully grasp its implications. One of the most significant advantages of free education for all is that it would open up opportunities for individuals who currently face financial barriers to accessing quality learning. By eliminating tuition fees, students from low-income backgrounds would no longer be held back by their circumstances, allowing them to pursue higher education and unlock their full potential. This would lead to a more equitable distribution of opportunities and a reduction in societal inequality. Furthermore, free education would empower individuals with the knowledge and skills necessary to participate actively in democratic processes. An informed and educated citizenry is essential for a functioning democracy. And by making education free for all, we would be fostering critical thinking and enabling people to make better decisions for themselves and their communities. A study by the UNESCO Institute for Statistics found that countries with higher levels of education tend to have higher levels of political participation, civic engagement, and human rights protections. Therefore, investing in education can be seen as an investment in the future of democracy. Another significant benefit of free education for all is its potential to drive economic growth and development. Highly skilled and educated workforce is essential for any country looking to thrive in the global economy. By making education free for all, we will be increasing the number of skilled workers and, in turn, boosting productivity and innovation. The World Bank has found that investing in education can lead to significant increases in a country's per capita income and economic growth. In fact, a 10% increase in education levels can lead to a 7% increase in per capita income. This means that free education could have a significant impact on a country's economic prosperity, lifting millions out of poverty and creating new opportunities for businesses to grow and thrive. However, it is important to acknowledge that there are also potential drawbacks to consider when making education free for all. One of the main concerns is the cost. Providing free education for everyone would require significant investment from governments and other organizations. This could lead to higher taxes or cuts to other important public services, such as healthcare or infrastructure. It is essential to weigh the costs and benefits of free education and ensure that the investment is sustainable and does not overburden the taxpayer. Another concern is the potential for overcrowding in educational institutions. If education is made free for all, there could be a surge in enrollment, leading to overcrowded classrooms and a strain on resources. This could impact the quality of education and make it difficult for students to get the individualized attention they need to succeed. Governments would need to invest in additional resources and infrastructure to ensure that everyone has access to quality learning. Moreover, there is the issue of ensuring that free education is of high quality. Not all educational institutions are created equal, and it can be challenging to maintain standards when education is free for all. There is a risk that some institutions may provide a subpar learning experience, which could lead to a less educated population and a waste of resources. Governments would need to implement measures to ensure that all educational institutions meet certain standards to prevent this issue from arising. Finally, there is the challenge of ensuring that everyone takes advantage of the opportunity to receive an education. Some individuals may still face barriers to accessing education, such as language or cultural norms. Additionally, there is the issue of motivation. Not everyone may see the value in education, and some may not feel motivated to pursue it, even if it is free. Governments and educational institutions would need to work together to address these challenges and ensure that everyone has the opportunity and motivation to succeed. In conclusion, making education free for all would undoubtedly have a profound impact on society. But it is essential to consider both the potential benefits and drawbacks to fully grasp its implications. While it has the potential to open up opportunities, drive economic growth, and foster an informed citizenry, it is crucial to consider the costs, potential for overcrowding, quality control, and access for all. By carefully considering these factors and implementing robust policies to mitigate the potential drawbacks, we can work towards a future where quality education is accessible to all, empowering individuals and driving positive change in our world. The question of what would happen if education was free for all is a complex one with far-reaching implications. It is clear that there are potential benefits to be gained, such as greater equality, increased economic growth, and a more informed citizenry. However, it is equally important to consider the potential drawbacks, such as the cost, overcrowding, quality control, and access for all. Ultimately, the decision of whether or not to make education free for all is a societal one that should be made through careful consideration of the facts and a willingness to compromise and collaborate. It is a topic that deserves continued discussion and debate as we strive to create a better future for everyone. As we look ahead to the future of education, it is clear that we are at a pivotal moment. The traditional model of education is no longer sufficient to meet the needs of our rapidly changing world. We must be willing to embrace new ideas and innovative solutions to ensure that every individual has access to the highest quality education possible. Whether or not education is free for all is a decision that each society must make for itself based on its unique circumstances and priorities. However, it is a decision that should not be taken lightly. The implications are far-reaching and the responsibility is great. As we continue to grapple with this complex issue, it is essential that we keep the following questions in mind. What is the true cost of education, and how should it be distributed? How can we ensure that free education is of high quality and accessible to all? 10. What role does education play in promoting equality, economic growth, and social mobility? By engaging in thoughtful and respectful dialogue, we can work towards creating an education system that empowers every individual and drives positive change in our world. Thank you for joining me on this thought-provoking journey. If you enjoyed this video, please don't hesitate to show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Your engagement means the world to me and helps me continue creating more thought-provoking content on education and other important topics. Let's continue the conversation in the comments below. What are your thoughts on what would happen if education was free for all? Your insights and experiences are valuable and can contribute to the ongoing dialogue on this important issue. Once again, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, stay curious, keep learning, and embrace the transformative power of education.